Warren Buffett, a really smart money expert, gives easy tips for financial success. He says to think long-term, understand the businesses you invest in, and wait patiently for good opportunities. Instead of listening to what others say, Buffett keeps things simple. He tells investors to be patient because time is important for growing your money. Want to make your money journey easier? In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of investing, and more specifically, we'll be unraveling the enigma of one of the greatest investors of all time, Warren Buffett. If you're eager to understand the secrets behind his success and learn how you can apply his investment strategies, you're in the right place. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. Early life and influences. In the city of Omaha, Nebraska, a guy named Warren Buffett was born in 1930. As a kid, he really liked the idea of business and investing. His dad talked a lot about his own job, which got Warren interested. But growing up during the Great Depression was tough. It made him see money and opportunities in a different way. Then he met important people like Benjamin Graham, who became like teachers to him. Graham's smart advice stuck with Warren and influenced how he invested money, the Buffett partnership era. Now, let's zoom into the 1950s and 60s, a time when Warren Buffett's investment adventure kicked into high gear. Picture him steering the ship during what we call the Buffett partnership era. It's like he's in the driver's seat, navigating the twists and turns of the investment world. During this period, he wasn't just dipping his toes. He was diving deep, fine-tuning his abilities, and crafting the core principles that are like the North Star for his investment choices even now. Think of it as a crucial chapter where Buffett is in the trenches, learning, adapting, and laying the groundwork for what would eventually become the hallmark of his investment strategy. It's not just about numbers and stocks. There's a human touch to it, a story of a guy in the thick of things, evolving and shaping his path in the vast sea of investments. Value investing principles. One big reason Warren Buffett does well in investments is because he sticks to something called value investing. It's like a trustworthy guide, helping him navigate through the world of stocks. Instead of going after what's popular or flashy, Buffett is more like a careful gardener. He picks stocks not just because they're popular, but because they are truly valuable, like picking the best fruits from a tree. There's a personal touch to this. He believes in the companies he invests in. It's not just about the numbers. It's about a real connection to what he thinks is important. He's in it for the long haul, letting his investments grow steadily over time. Economic moats. Warren Buffett talks about something he likes to call an economic moat. It's like a shield that protects a company and helps it stay ahead of others. Think of it as the special things a company does to be better, like having a really strong brand or being really good at saving money. These special things, or economic moats, keep a company strong in the business world. Buffett looks for companies with these moats because he knows they can handle competition and stay strong for a long time. It's not just about business stuff for him. He kind of likes companies that are a bit special. That's part of why he's good at picking the winners. Lesson 1. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Warren Buffett gives that heads up about investing. He says it's not smart to put your money into things you don't get. It's like playing a game without knowing the rules. Instead, he suggests sticking to what you know best and not following the crowd. It's a bit like advice from a friend who's been around the block. Buffett's success comes partly from knowing when to stay away from certain investments, especially tricky ones like technology stocks. It's not just about making money for him. It's about being smart and careful, almost like avoiding a path with hidden obstacles. Lesson 2. System overpowers the smart. Even though Warren Buffett is really good at picking stocks, he suggests something simple for regular folks: low-cost index funds. It's like he's saying, hey, you don't have to be a stock expert. He talks about sticking to a plan and being disciplined, almost like a coach giving advice to a team. Buffett knows that emotions can mess things up when it comes to money, so he's like, hey, go with a steady plan. It's a bit like a wise uncle telling you to stay calm and not get carried away. Lesson 3. Have an owner's mindset. Warren Buffett compares buying stocks to buying pieces of businesses. It's like getting a share of a company. He says you need to be really careful and smart about it, kind of like picking your favorite toys. Before you decide, check them out closely. Buffett advises putting your money in businesses that are special, better than others, and can grow. It's like choosing friends you want to stick with for a really long time. He's saying, invest in something you'd be proud to have around for decades. Lesson 4. Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Warren Buffett shares a clever tip. Be scared when others are too excited and be excited when others are scared. It's like he's saying, don't just follow what everyone else is doing. When people are too eager and want more, he suggests being a bit careful. But when everyone is scared and running away, that's when he says, hey, there might be a good chance here. It's like being the smart kid in the room. In 2008, when things were really bad for the economy, Buffett didn't panic. Instead, he saw it as a time to make smart moves. He invested in really good companies when everyone else was scared, and it turned out to be a pretty clever move. Lesson 5. Save for a golden rainy day. Warren Buffett has a simple money tip. Save for a golden rainy day. It's like having a smart friend giving advice. When things are good and money is flowing, he says, keep some cash aside. It's like having a little savings pot. Then when things get tough, like a rainy day for the economy, that's when you use that saved up cash. It's a bit like turning a problem into something good. Buffett did this during good times, saving up and then using the saved cash when things weren't so great. It's not just about money, it's about being clever and making the most out of both good and tough times. Lesson 6. Never invest just because a company is cheap. Warren Buffett's change from picking cheap businesses to ones with special strengths is like a lesson in the value of a business's overall power rather than just its price. It's a bit like saying, don't just buy something because it's on sale. Buffett is all about being smart with investments. He realized that having a strong, competitive business is more important than just getting a good deal. It's like preferring a durable, high-quality toy over a cheap one that might break easily. Lesson 7. Time is the friend of the wonderful business. Warren Buffett's idea that time is the friend of the wonderful business is like a reminder from a wise friend. He's talking about how good things get even better over time. It's a bit like having a favorite plant that grows stronger and more beautiful as the days go by. Buffett says it's essential to look at businesses not just for a short while, but over many, many years. He's all about thinking long-term, like planning for a bright future. The success of his company, Berkshire Hathaway, is like proof that this approach really works. It's not just about making quick gains. It's about investing in things that become more and more valuable as time goes on. In conclusion, Warren Buffett's wisdom extends beyond stock markets, offering timeless principles for financial success. Embrace patience, knowledge, and a long-term mindset. It's like building a sturdy foundation for your financial journey. Remember, it's not just about quick wins. It's about growing and nurturing your investments over time. So if you found these insights helpful, consider subscribing for more valuable advice. Like this video if you appreciate the timeless wisdom of Warren Buffett, and happy investing.